Rabbit. Um, so in this video that I had to redo because I guess I lost track in the last one. But I'm gonna try to stay focused on this one uh, by going over just the base stuff. Um, so I'm gonna focus this video more on just like the Call of Duty games themselves and people's opinions on them and stuff that I feel like shouldn't matter. But at the same time, if I'm making the video about it, I guess that would kind of contradict me and what this video I guess stands for. Um, I think. But anyway, so mainly the point that I was trying to get across in my last one that I failed to do because I got off topic so much is the fact that I don't feel like these games should have. I mean, okay, I understand why the games are favorited, like certain ones, like people prefer Black Ops or people prefer, you know, Modern Warfare or, whatever Infinity Ward does. And then there's some people who prefer Sledgehammer even though they've only had, what, 3 games? And everybody else has had like 6. um, so, like I understand people have their opinions on like, what games are better, which ones they prefer, and that's totally fine. I just don't see why they should like I don't know why people feel like they need to shit on other games. Like in reality, I'm sure the developers work really hard on games. And criticism's always nice. Like I'm sure they don't every I don't know. People say like people always say like, "Oh yeah, criticism helps us improve and criticism helps us do this and that," but in reality, like when you get criticized, you get salty, and people, I don't know. It's just it's a weird situation because like you want to criticize them, but at the same time you want like you don't want to make them mad or whatever, even though I don't know, but I don't know. So what I'm trying to say is like what you want to like, but don't shit on don't shit on everything else because you might like Black Ops or you might like Sledgehammer's games, or you might like Infinity Ward's games, or Treyarch. Um, you know, but like everyone likes certain things. Of course, a lot of people are going to side with these Call of Duty YouTubers because, they look up to them, they're idols to them. I mean, even me. I mean, I'll they I guess inspire me to play more. They inspire me to make Call of Duty videos, even though my channel, my lives are not really based on Call of Duty. I actually don't even have a lot of Call of Duty YouTube, yeah, Call of Duty videos on my channel. Um, I have gone live a few times playing like Warzone or playing multiplayer and whatever, but in reality, I just don't supposed to be Call of Duty. Very much a Call of Duty fan. Like, just because I base something on something, like, I want my channel to be more horror oriented. I play Call of Duty every single day. Every single day. I watch Call of Duty videos every single day. Like, Call of Duty is way more in my life than anything else is. Like, I love, with a passion, I love Dark Souls. Like, From Software games are great. They're very well done, and I think that they're just amazing. Like, I even recently bought Dark Souls 1 and 2, like with Christmas and stuff, because, those are 2 games that I haven't fully beat, and I really want to play them. But, I'm a huge Call of Duty fan, so, when something in the Call of Duty fan base, I guess, happens, I do get turned off by it, depending on their opinions. But see, that's the thing though, is people have their opinions, and you know, your opinion is one thing. You know, you're allowed to have it, but just because your opinion is yours, it means somebody else is gonna have another opinion. Um, and you know, I don't know. Like, basically, what I'm trying to get across is I just don't know why people gotta shit on other games. Like, all over Twitter, YouTubers like Black Ops games better. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I do, but I don't. Like, trying to like word this properly because I feel like I don't know. I feel like the more I talk, the more I feel like I don't make sense. But I guess that's just because I don't know. I have an issue with staying on topic a lot, which is, you know, why I went off on that whole Dark Souls thing, and my last video I went off on Halo, and now I'm doing this. um but I don't know. Like, Black Ops isn't, in my opinion, the better game. It's a great game. I love it, but it's not the best. It's got zombies, and that's pretty much all it's known for me. Like, when I think of Black Ops, I think of zombies, you know? When I think of, when I think of Infinity Ward and all, their games, I think of the campaign, you know? I don't really think of the multiplayer too much when it comes to games, because multiplayer is multiplayer. I mean, it's the same in every other game. Like, there is not one Call of Duty game where multiplayer has felt different. Ever. I would say probably in these last 3 games, Modern Warfare 2019, Black Ops Cold War-ish, and no, I don't know. See, not even really Black Ops Cold War. I would probably say, I mean, yeah, I guess I'll add it in, but for the most part, Modern Warfare 2019, Black Ops Cold War, and Vanguard have all kind of, I guess, they felt different to traditional multiplayers, but not far. I mean, the core gameplay is basically the same. You know, run, gun, shoot, level up. That's pretty much it. So, like, Black Ops isn't incredibly special. It's special because of zombies, and I honestly think people wouldn't like Black Ops as much is if zombies didn't exist in any Call of Duty game ever. Uh, you know, like, and now that Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer have kind of, dipped their toe in the zombie water, I mean, way of dealing with zombies. If I had to pick the better zombies, obviously, I mean, without a doubt, Treyarch zombies. Black Ops Zombies is kind of like the best, because it's, but Cold War Zombies. Now, people say that Cold War Zombies is like the best zombies experience. I don't think so at all, because when I played when I played World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 4, it felt more like I'm playing a storyline. Like, it felt more story oriented. When you get cutscenes, you got, it felt more story oriented. It felt more planned out. It felt more decent. It was well built, well put together. It was great. When what's his name was a part of it. Jason Blundell. When he was a part of it, it kind of was, it was pretty good. I liked it. And then, Cold War Zombies came out. Now, it felt, I don't know, it felt rushed. It didn't feel very good story-wise. I don't think it was at all. And as far as I'm aware, it had nothing. I mean, and I kind of understand why it kind of had nothing to do with the storyline, like in Black Ops or in like World at War all the way to Black Ops 4, because after what happened at the end of uh, what was it called again? Revelations. Was Revelations the last one? No, it was a remake of that old map with the lighthouse. I can't remember what the fuck its name. I don't remember the new one's name. I know the old one was Call of the Dead, but I don't remember that the this newer one is. But you know, like I know that the Dark Ether or whatever was, you know, closed up or whatnot, but like, you know, after that everything changed, and um, you know, the main crew was shot by Nikolai, and Sam shot him, and then Sam and Eddie went into the portal to wherever. And you know, I understand that's kind of where it ended, but then Black Ops Cold War, but like kind of like I don't know, kind of like a I don't know like the name for it, but it's kind of like Terminator a little bit, you know, like you might think that you stopped it, you might think you ended it, you might think that, you know, it's all over now and you can just sit back and relax and enjoy your life, but you don't. It never ends, you know? Like, you know, like from World at War all the way to Black Ops 4, you know, they tried their damnedest to stop it, but it just never stopped. It just kept going over and over and over again. And then, well, I'm lagging like a bitch right now. Anyway, and then, you know, right when you think that you did it and you fixed it and you know, all is good, all is done, all is over, then Cold War picked it back up and was like, wait, but now it's not. You know, it was over, but now a new variant or a new story is unfolding, and it's not even as good as the other ones. Like it's really not that good. I don't I don't know. Like I don't really play zombies really that much. I never really did in Black Ops. Especially, well, okay, let me rephrase that. I never really played Cold War zombies that much because of how much I didn't like it. But from the story wise of it, I mean, now I have to watch videos to really understand the story because I can't just listen to intel and, you know, learn that way. I have to just, you know, learn my own way, and that's, you know, listening to an actual, you know, diehard zombies YouTuber talk about it. And like, for instance, I watched a lot of like Mr. Rough Waffles and Daylark JD, and I think that's it. But anyway, um, you know, and they make like these full on like the full story of zombies, and I will literally just sit there and listen to it, and you know, and just relax and play games while listening to it, and I hear it memory, but it's interesting, you know. I like it, and then like with Cold War zombies, I had to, you know, watch a video on that. I mean, I didn't really finish it. I guess you could say like I didn't really um I didn't really get into the story of it, and I guess I'm gonna have to one day. But as far as I'm aware, the story is just different, but it's zombies. Like it's the same, but it's not. Like it's like the new zombie people's version of a story, and that's pretty much all it is. For me, the real story, the real zombies lore and all that stuff died after Black Ops 4. Um, died after that Call of the Dead remake. Like that was the end of zombies for me. Cold War picked it back up, but like it's not good. It's not that great. But that's what I'm saying is like Black Ops is known for their zombies for me. Their campaigns are cool. I like them, but I don't know. Like it sucks to say it, but I don't appreciate it as much as I appreciate Modern Warfare's, because Modern Warfare, I think, see, okay, so the way I see it is people get one of the YouTubers that I watch a lot who also like Black Ops games, and but see, he doesn't like. Well, no, yeah, I guess he shits on Modern Warfare 2 and Sledgehammer. Well, not really Sledgehammer so much, but mostly Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare gets the shit in the stick all the time. But there definitely needs to be a COD YouTuber who's like in love with Modern Warfare, because Modern Warfare needs a ringman, if I'm saying that right. Needs someone in their corner to help them. And I'm more than welcome to do that. But that YouTuber got asked, like, if you were to build a game, you know, um, like how would you build it? I guess like which studio would do this and all that, and he gave his opinion, but of course him was more like Black Ops. But I think personally, if I had to build a Call of Duty game, or if not really me, but like if all three studio game, but like continue like every 3 years, they would make, like they would update the game for like 3 or 2 years, whatever. Um, I think that the zombies obviously would be Treyarch. They should stick with zombies because that's obviously what they're good at. Storylines and all that. It's just Treyarch spot on with zombies. There's no one else can top it. I think Sledgehammer's close. Infinity Ward, they're. I believe it or not, when it came to Infinity Ward, I actually liked the. I forgot what it was called. Maybe it was like Outbreak or something like that. No, it was an Outbreak. I don't know. It was their alien one and Ghost. I actually liked that a lot, because it was actually difficult. Um, but I think Treyarch should do the zombies. Sledgehammer should do the multiplayer, and Modern Warfare should do the campaign. Now, I know that a lot of people would disagree and think, no, Modern Warfare's campaigns are shit. They're not, though. Like, I feel like Modern Warfare puts a lot, or not Modern Warfare, Infinity Ward puts a lot of heart into their campaigns. Like, Black Ops and Sledgehammer so far have never made me feel like, I've never been like, oh shit, like, that one hit my soul, like they've never done that. Like I've never played one of their games and thought like, this is hard, like this is a lot to take in. Like, like one of those moments where you just kind of like shut the fuck up and you just like laying back and like just realize what just happened. Like Treyarch and Sledgehammer have never made campaigns like that, but Infinity Ward has, and they still have. Like, even Modern Warfare 2019 was just like so many what the fuck moments. Like, I say like a lot, and I don't know why, but hey, um, but I think that Sledgehammer makes really good multiplayers, uh, and obviously Treyarch zombies. Like, but I've already gone on a whole tangent about zombies. I'm not gonna go back to that. I'm just gonna leave it with Treyarch makes really good zombies, and I think that they should just stick with what they're good at. Of course, their campaigns and multiplayers aren't bad either. But multiplayer's multiplayer, like it just, it's just, I feel like Sledgehammer would be better doing multiplayer than all three games. Than, well, out of all the three studios. Um, so we'll stick with the multiplayer for right now, and then I'll go into campaigns. So But Sledgehammer, see, I don't know, multiplayer is kind of like a really simple topic because all you gotta do is make a game like this one, like the last one, and the one before that, and the one before that. That's all you gotta do. But I like Sledgehammer's look on stuff, like especially in Vanguard, and I want to say probably World War II as well. But I liked what they tried to do. Like for instance, I liked the way that they handled the currency system in World War II, and it so sucks that it's gone. I hate the fact that you have to buy everything now. Like, there's some stuff you can earn, but they're not as good as the stuff that you can buy. And that's understandable, because when things cost money, things look better. Except the game. Like, I don't know, so far the games have been so shit lately. I mean, I don't know. See, I'm contradicting myself because normally I'm like, no, see, you know, I'm just a casual guy, but now I'm saying like they're shit. They're not shit. They're just there's some things that are wrong. Like I promised myself that I would get I would get the last camo for every gun of like the Damascus version of in this game. Like I said I was gonna do it. Like I was, I'm gonna do the whole road to gold thing. I'm gonna get diamond. I'm gonna get the last one. I'm gonna do it this game. And you can't because some of the camo challenges are broken because they're asking you to do things that you can't do, or they're just not tracking at all. And it sucks, but it's life. You know, I'm sure Sledgehammer will fix it. Like I said, that should have been one of the things that they fixed. Like, I think I said this in this video. It was the last one, but Sledgehammer needs to get on the real problems of the game. I fully believe that Sledgehammer has the potential to be a really good Call of Duty, you know, like team member, I guess. Like, I really like Sledgehammer's games, like way more, like twice as better than Treyarch's games. Like Treyarch's games are really good. Like they're all really good equally, but there's just some games that do things better. And that's why I said, like Treyarch should do zombies, Sledgehammer multiplayer, and Infinity Ward campaign. Um, because like I don't know, Sledgehammer has really good multiplayer ideas, I think, and like okay, like in this game, I like the fact that you could have this many attachments. Like, there's so many times where I got frustrated playing Cold War and Modern Warfare 2019. Like, you have all these attachments, but you can only put 5 on. It's like, why would I want to sacrifice this for that when that makes my gun better, and then that on top of it also makes my gun better? Like, why can't I just have them all? Like, why have so many, but limit how many I can have on my gun? You know? Like, I understand you don't want to make it overpowered or make it, a weird-ass weapon, but why not? And then Sledgehammer comes along and just fucking nails it. They're like, okay, well, we're going to have... I mean, and it's not even, like, the traditional, what, you have 10 now? 8? Like, it's not just the traditional, like, 8 attachments that there has been in the last 2 games, They added perks to the weapons as well, which I think is really cool, actually. Um, like, so you don't have to have, like, quick reload as one of the um, things or whatever, Um, I like what Sledgehammer did to this multiplayer. I think it was done very well. It's what I wanted, but I never, of course, voiced my opinion about it. So, I like the fact that they added a lot of attachments, and I like the fact that you're allowed to use all of them. I mean, yes, there's a lot of weird weapon designs you can do, but you know, for the most part, I'm just glad that I can have all these attachments, you know, go through all these levels just to have all of them, you know. And I like that idea. I think it was a, you know, a pretty spot on idea, and I hope that it continues, you know, into Modern Warfare 2022. You know, this I like that idea. Let's not do 5. Let's do 10. Or even okay, even 8 would be okay. You know, stuff in it like the two main ones that I use, which is Quick Reload and Surplus, I think it's called. Yeah, Surplus. Um, you know, I like those. Not a lot of them I use. I usually, when I'm done leveling up my weapon, like for like Warzone, for instance, I'll put like fully loaded, so that way I can have like all my ammo together. Um, you know, like you know, we don't have to have the perks, you know, so it can just be 8, and I'll be happy as long as you put, if I can put all my attachments on my gun at, you know, at once, you know, like one per thing, you know, like you do in Vanguard, I'm happy. You know, that's great because it makes it so that I don't have to pick and choose what I want. You know, like, you know, if I want my gun to look a certain way or want it to be really cool looking, I can now. You know, like, I mean, I don't think there's ever gonna be a possibility to have a flashlight and a laser attachment on your gun. But you know, I would say most guns do. Like in real life, I think a lot of people will put like a flashlight and a laser sight on the gun. You know, I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why, but they just do. So you know, like if I want to actually have like a very tactical weapon, I can because of Vanguard. But I would like it in Modern Warfare better because you know Modern Warfare has, I hate to say it, but better guns. Like I really love modern weapons. I really like World War II as well, and it's kind of interesting. It's just a lot of it's kind of unrealistic, like the red dot sight and whatever. But um, you know, I like that idea, and I like the idea of the fact that now you can have a perk on your weapon that levels it up, not twice as fast, but it gives it a little more of a boost. You know, I like that too. Um, you know, their maps are really great. I don't have any issues with really any of their maps at all. I'm kind of getting sick of DOS House though, because I don't know, it's just such a weird map. But I'm not getting sick of it because like, you know, everybody's spamming grenades and stuff on it, which it can get annoying, but it's not one of my biggest issues. One of my biggest issues with the map is just because I don't know. It's just one of those like all right, this map. Probably because I played so much of it when they had Ship Haas or whatever it's called. Um, but no, like Sledgehammer has really good ideas when it comes to multiplayer, and I really like the way they did their multiplayer. I wish that they would combine this multiplayer and World War II's multiplayer combined. Like, if you want new weapons and you want weapon variants and weapon camos and all that, I do like the idea in World War II where you can kind of play the game a lot and earn the stuff to buy them instead of buying them like for 20 bucks. Um, or or if they want to go the Black Ops 2 route and just say like, hey, you know, you want this really cool camo for all your weapons, just slap $2 on there and you can have it. Like, yeah, you bet your ass I'm gonna do that. Actually, I'm not sure if it was for all weapons, but you know, I actually like that idea. I just don't like the fact that like I don't want to spend 20 bucks. Like for instance, if there's a character skin I want, I don't want to spend 20 bucks to get the character skin. You know, I want the character skin. That's what I'm paying it for. But now I have to pay 20 bucks for a bunch of other shit I'm not going to use. Like, you know, I might not like the blueprint for the weapon, but I really like the skin. Or I really like the blueprint for the weapon, but I don't like the skin, and I don't like the stickers, and I don't like anything else that comes with it. Stickers really don't matter to me. Like, literally, I could probably do without stickers. I could do without charms. I could do without a lot of things that are in those bundles that make it 20 bucks. Um, but it, I don't really, like, I'm spending 10 bucks on a battle pass. I mean, or more now, because now you have, like, those boosts. Um, like, now you can spend, what, 20, like, it's almost making you buy the $20 one because, you know, like, hey, you want this? You want it? Comes with all this cool stuff, yeah. Well, for $10 more, you can have a skin that's really cool. It's like, oh yeah, I really want that skin. I guess I'll slap a $20 price tag on that. That's my check. That's where that's going. Like, I want, but I'm not gonna buy any of them because I'm not spending 20 bucks for every bundle. That I don't like. So that's why I wanted to go back to the World War II thing. And, I like the way that they did their currency. Like, I'm sure there's things, like, you don't have to get rid of the shop. Just make it better. Make it more friendly. Like, don't, like, I don't know, like just don't keep fucking it up. um, okay, like, there's a YouTuber that I watch, his name is Nero. He made a really good point about it. Like, I liked what he said. He said that, um, like, you can earn, like, not COD points, but you can earn uh, some sort of in-game currency that allows you to, buy those specific things in the bundles that you want. And then once you get those, or if you get those in a care package or whatever, then it lowers the price because you already have that item. You know, like, I like that idea, and I would be totally up for it. And that, I think, actually would be a lot more fair and friendly. But, we all know Activision, and we all know that they like their money. That's why these games aren't getting better. But, like, I feel like that's worth getting on the game every day for. I mean, there was a pretty big halt in my playing Vanguard, even though this double XP thing was going on, which has been for like 2 weeks now, which is really weird. It's almost like they're like, okay, we're going on vacation, and then they turned it on, and they were like, oh well. It's like, okay. But then again, everyone's been having, the XP issues with, like, it being too slow, which it is. Um, so, yeah. But no, I don't know, I kind of just, like, stopped playing Call of Duty. But it's not just because, it's boring. It also well, no, yeah, it's because, well, okay, let me put it this way. The game is not boring. It's just that I don't like playing alone a lot, and because, a lot of people or and have anything to do with me anymore, I just don't play the game that much. And I feel like if there was a reason to really play this game other than, like, I don't like missing out on stuff. Matter of fact, it pisses me off when I do. So weapon leveling does not really matter to me. If I don't get the last camo before Modern Warfare 2 comes out, fuck it. I'll promise myself I'll do it in Modern Warfare 2. And you know what? I probably will. As long as they get rid of that fucking Joker. I do not like the Joker. The Joker was a fucking mistake. That gun sucked ass. And I was never gonna unlock Damascus because of that gun. Unless they do what Vanguard did in multiplayer. See, that's what I'm trying to say. Vanguard did it good. You don't have to level up your melee weapons. You don't have to level up the riot shield. You don't have to level up your launchers. You have to level up your pistols, which I fully understand. but you don't have to level the other stuff up, which is totally cool. Like, I like that idea because I don't like leveling up launchers because I don't know, there's no reason to level them up, you know? And I think that's what Sledgehammer thought is there's no reason to level this up for camos. Like, why not just have it always unlocked so you can just work on the camos instead of leveling it up? Like, that was a good idea, and I think that they should stick with that idea. Like, if you're gonna have launchers, great. I'm not against launchers. I'm against leveling the launchers up, like, because they take a long time. And I know a lot of people do it. I'm just not really good at it. I'm not really good at, doing all that stuff. So, um, that's why I'm saying Vanguard Sledgehammer would be great for multiplayer because the core game mode for this game I feel like should be done by people who know good multiplayer, and I think Sledgehammer is a perfect example of perfect multiplayer. Black Ops, I didn't like their multiplayer. I thought it was literally too basic. Um, Modern Warfare, their multiplayers are pretty good. And this has to go. And okay, this has nothing to do with the fact that I actually like Infinity Ward's games for 2019. Um, multiplayer gameplay was good, and I really liked it. I just didn't like the fact that you had no way to really get good stuff unless you spent real money on it. Like in Vanguard, at least you have somewhat of a chance to get some good stuff without dropping money. Like, well, kind of. Okay, there is one operator or two technically, three actually, that you cannot even get to the very last operator skin without buying the whole group. And those are operators who will never ever see that skin because I'm not paying for an operator just to finish their skin. Because that's dumb. I mean, if I like the operator that's coming out and I like one of their skins, I'll buy it. But I'm not gonna spend $20 again on something just to have 100% on their skins. Like, it's just not gonna fucking happen. I'm not gonna do it. Of course, if they come in the battle pass, those battle pass ones, operators, sure, I'll get them because it's a battle pass. I don't want to miss out on the battle pass, so I'll buy the battle pass. I'm not afraid to drop $20 on it to get that extra skin, whatever. But that's it. That's all you're getting out of me. $20 for the whole fucking season. Unless I like the operator skins that come out or whatever. But for the main part, I think Sledgehammer should do multiplayer because I think they do a really good job at it. There's never been a Sledgehammer multiplayer that I've been upset with. Literally, Advanced Warfare, World War II, and Vanguard so far have been really good multiplayers. Like, I've not ever been disappointed with them at all. And that leads me to my last opinion, where Infinity Ward should do campaigns. Infinity Ward has the #1 best campaigns ever, I think, in my personal opinion. And I think my opinion's right. Of course, because it's my opinion. But I think Infinity Ward nails player attachment. But I think they nailed it in Modern Warfare. I don't think they nailed it because I know they said something about when Ghost came out. They said something about how you're supposed to like really connect with these characters, and they added a dog, and they were like you're supposed, they said it gets really emotional, this and that. They're like, you're supposed to really get in deep with these characters, and it's like you can't just get in deep and get in love with these characters on their first game. Like, it's a process. Warfare, like 1, 2, and 3, were so successful, kind of, is because they really knew how to put emotion into it. Modern Warfare 2019 was a huge hit in the head. Like, we go from games like, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Infinite Warfare, and then you got the Black Ops and um, Sledgehammer games. Like you know, they pretty much kept it the same. Blood here, blood there, blah blah blah. Whatever. It's just good guys, bad guys. That's it. But then Modern Warfare came out and made it so close to home. Like they really made it interesting. And I believe that's why I love Infinity Ward, because they just are not afraid to put new things out there. Of course, Infinity Ward is the game people. I'm not sure what you call them. The company or whatever. They are actually the ones to try new things first. Like this whole, like the way that you play Cold War kind of and Vanguard is because of Modern Warfare 2019. The movements, everything else is because of Modern Warfare. Um, like probably Vanguard wouldn't even be on the Modern Warfare 2019 engine if Modern Warfare didn't have that engine. Like the way that the guns are, the ways that the guns sway. Like you normally didn't have that. The clunky this um, tactical sprint. All that is because of Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare was no Modern Warfare was not the first game to have jetpacks. That was Sledgehammer with um, Advanced Warfare. Even though I wouldn't consider any of those jetpacks, or they were more like super. I don't know, like I don't know what you'd call them, but they definitely were not jetpacks. I'll tell you that. They're more like jump packs, because that's what they did. They kind of like boost your jump, and that was it. I mean, you could, well, at least that's what Advanced Warfare was. I know Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 3, they, especially in Infinite Warfare, it felt more of like a glide than just a jump burst. Um, but Modern Warfare or Infinite Warfare, Infinity Ward, fuck, um, are the ones to try the new things. So if it doesn't work out, it's their fault. And that's why I say that they get the short end of the stick, is because if there's a mechanic in the game that sucks, it's probably because they tried it first, and everybody else was like, "Hey, it's a really good idea. We should try that." And then they try it, and that's why the game's not successful, is because they wanted to be like Modern Warfare, or Infinity Ward. This is going horribly. I'm naming the games, not the companies, um, or developers. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe, I don't know. I don't fucking care anymore. But anyway, that's what my opinion is for that. Like I just feel like certain developers make, or certain companies makes better games. I love um, Infinity Ward's games. Will always love Infinity Ward games. Treyarch will always be a close three, so at the bottom. Um, except when it comes to zombies. Like if I want to sit there and play zombies for hours on end, I will get on Black Ops. I actually reinstalled Black Ops 4 just so I can play the zombies, because I really like the zombies. Have I would get Black Ops 3 back for their zombies as well, but for some reason my PlayStation's having a really big issue with downloading the zombie packs, so, or just downloading it all in general. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. So I got Black Ops 4, um, and stuff like that. So that's kind of like where my opinion is with it. I mean, there's not much to it. I mean, I don't know. I just don't like when people are like, always saying like, oh yeah, Black Ops is a way better game than both. It's like, no, it's not. It's pretty much the same. All Call of Duty games are basically the exact same. I just like Infinity Ward's games better because I think it tells more of a story than the rest of the games. Like Sledgehammer has not stuck with one group of people, and it sucks so much that But from what their idea is, they want to stick with this group, which is Kalina. She's pretty cool. But that's about it, you know? Like, eh. Like, they're not a really good draft type group. They're not like Task Force 141, you know? Like, they're not iconic like they are, you know? Or like Woods, Mason, Hudson, you know, all them. It's just, but not yet. I mean, you never know. But that's where my opinion is when it comes to that. I just wish that people would stop shitting on a game just because they don't like it. Like I never shit on Black Ops just because I don't like it. Like you'll never hear me out there being like, "Oh yeah, you know, can't wait for a real game to come out this year, you know, Infinity Ward." You know, it's like literally after Infinity War comes out and 2023 rolls up, I'm going to be so excited and I cannot wait to see what Black Ops has in store. Like it's just it's all opinion based, and I don't know. I don't like the fact that they think it's cool to shit on a game just because they don't like it. Like Modern Warfare 2019 wasn't even really that bad of a game. Vanguard's really not that bad of a game. Vanguard is essential to I honestly be better than Infinity Ward and Treyarch, but they just have to get on it. Like they actually have to make it a good game. Like Vanguard could blow Modern Warfare 2019 and Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War straight out of the water. Like Vanguard has potential to be like a top-notch game. They just need to fix it, and they actually need to fix it. The core gameplay needs to be fixed, and all the issues this game has, and they need to change the currency thing. Um, they need to stop putting $20 bundles, or if they do, they need to make another way to get them, like a grindy way to do it. They need to save Call of Duty. That's what they need to do. Sledgehammer needs to save this franchise that everybody loves so much. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Going on to my second thing. I know I didn't really say I had two, but I just thought about this. Is another thing that they always say is the difference between Warzone and Blackout. And everyone, of course, because Blackout's, Black Ops, you gotta suckle that teat. Um, honestly believe that if Warzone had literally two, yeah, two mechanics that Blackout had, Warzone would be the best battle royale game I have ever played. And I mean ever played. Better than Apex, better than Fortnite. I mean everything's better than Fortnite. Because I don't play it. I literally download it, download it, delete it, download it, delete it, because I just don't like. There's some days where I'm like, I want to try it, see what it's like now. Play it, win, just fuck it, I'm done. I literally re and downloaded the game, bought Master Chief skin, played one game, won, deleted it because it's like the game is just not fun. Really don't know why people play it so often. That's a cool looking knife you got there. But I think Warzone has potential as well to be an amazing game. It just needs two mechanics that Blackout had. And those two mechanics are they need to have you know, instead of changing the map all the time, I believe what they should do is they should take so with every new Call of Duty that comes out, whether it's Modern Warfare, Sledgehammer, or Black Ops, I believe that they should make a Warzone map. They should make 3 Warzone maps, all Battle Royale, whatever. And I think that they should put iconic maps in that map. Like Blackout did. Like Blackout had, a lot of stuff from their games. I know Caldera has kind of it. Like it has, um, uh, I forgot the name of it, but it's a World at War map based on the beach. Kind of like the first mission you play at World at War. I don't remember what it was called, but there's that. They have a. I mean, wouldn't really call it a big location, but they got kind of like the a gunfight map from Modern Warfare 2019. Just stuff like that. But I do believe that it needs more. We need more. You want to go to these big areas. You're like, oh, when Modern War, or like, okay, like the last one, like Black Ops. Like when Black Ops was out. You're like, okay, I want to land. Okay, let's go to Summit. Cool. I get to experience Summit, but in like a battle royale, and then I want to go to firing range. Or I want to go to like what other maps is there other than those two? Maybe have like a jungly part, of the map. Like let's go to jungle. Like iconic maps like that. For Blackout or Black Ops, and of course there's way more. Obviously, I just didn't really want to remember all of them. And then you got Modern Warfare. Um, you know, you got Modern Warfare. Like have all their maps, and then Sledgehammer comes out, and I don't know. Sledgehammer doesn't really have iconic maps. I want to say that they do, but as far as I'm aware, I don't think they do. I mean, you could have like maps from their current game, I guess, put in there, but or like stuff from like kind of like a remake of an Advanced Warfare map or something, just something to sprinkle in there, something where somebody can go and be like, fuck yeah, like in the first Warzone that ever came out with Modern Warfare 2019, they should have put Terminal as the airport and not what they had. I mean, I know they based it off of that real area, like that real place, but Terminal should have been there. Terminal should have been there. And that would have made it just so much more popular. I mean, their airport that they had there was already really popular, but it just would have been so cool landing there and to see everything exactly the same, Like that's what I'm saying, make it more iconic. And Blackout had that. Blackout had Raid. I believe it had firing range in it. I believe Blackout had. I don't think it had Summit though. I know the new Black Ops map for Warzone had Summit. But like they do have a little bit, but they need more. They need way more. Make Warzone iconic to the game that's currently out. Or make 3 Warzone maps, one for each game. Like Modern Warfare was the first one to have Warzone, so make it iconic. You know, Modern Warfare maps out of all Infinity Ward's games. And then Black Ops came out, make a Black Ops map, and then have their iconic and Sledgehammer, and then when Modern Warfare comes out again, kind of like update the map, but take out some, put some back in, or just stuff like that, like update the maps, but keep them there. Um, but I don't know. I don't see them ever doing that. um, but if they did, then Warzone would be way better. I think personally, I think. Another mechanic that Blackout had that Warzone lacks, it has to do with the guns, and the loadout system. I don't mind the loadout system currently because that's just kind of what I'm used to, and that way you can have the gun you want. But what I liked that Black Ops or Blackout had was I love more than anything in the world. I love picking up a base gun, running around the map, fuck's sake, running around the map, the game, and picking up attachments for my weapon. I liked that. I loved that, and I thought it was really cool. Matter of fact, after this, I might just stream Blackout, you know, just because, you know, I'm gonna die, but fuck it. You know, I like that. I liked looking for my attachments, and it made it so that everybody's guns weren't always so meta. Like, you didn't have the best gun always in the game. You just had whatever you wanted, or like whatever you found. Like, you know, that way. Like for instance, I have the Bren. That's why I'm leveling it up here. I have this gun in Warzone because I think it's a really good gun. But someone else is using the MP40, the STG. You know, someone's got a better gun than me, and someone's gonna overpower me because I'm using this gun, which is big, and it's not always the best. You know, it's not always the best gun. But there's someone out there who's gonna have the best gun, and I'm gonna die because of them unless I'm quicker than they are or whatever. You know, like. But that's what I liked about Blackout is because Blackout had, you know, you didn't always have the best gun. If you found it, fucking perfect. But it was base, and then you had to find attachments for it. You had to make it a better gun. But during the game, not before the game, you know? Like, you didn't have a loadout. And I don't, like I said, I don't mind the loadout system only because if they did come back, like, if they did make Warzone like Blackout, like, just like that, you know, where, you know, you could run around the map, like, and, and pick up your attachments and just start with the base gun. You know, like that's better. Like you can still start with a pistol. That's totally fine. You know, like keep the base thing for Warzone, I guess. But like I wanna look for my attachments. I don't wanna start. I don't wanna wait till, you know, till the second circle to get, you know, the meta weapon. You know, like I wanna search for my attachments. I want that back. That's the only thing I loved so much about Blackout is the fact that I didn't start out, or I didn't just, like in the very beginning of the game I didn't have the best gun in the game. You know, I liked that, like, you have to make it good kind of feeling. You know, like I was like, all right, is this a good attachment? Do you think this will overpower someone maybe with the same gun? You know, yeah, I don't know. I just like that system better, and that's really it. Those are the only two things about Blackout that I really liked. Swimming, I don't really give a shit about swimming. I don't really care. If we have it, cool. If we don't, cool. You know, we can keep it exactly how it is right now. That's fine. Um, you know, I don't like the instant death to it. Like, not, you know, everyone doesn't just fall in the water and be like, oh, I'm dead. You know, it's like, no, don't be a bitch. Come on, get up. You can swim. I don't like that. Vehicles are cool. Um, Vehicles are fine. So, you know, it's just the little things, I guess.